Hello there. Have you ever thought of how context shapes meaning? My name is Surur Azam, and today I'm going to talk about pragmatics for you. Have you ever noticed that people often mean much more than the words they actually say? For example, if someone says it's cold in here, they may not be simply describing the temperature. They could actually be asking someone to close the window. Understanding these hidden meanings is exactly what pragmatics is about. Let's begin. Pragmatics is the branch of linguistics that studies how context influences meaning. Unlike semantics, which studies the literal meaning of words and sentences, pragmatic asks, what does the speaker actually mean? To understand language, we need much more than grammar and vocabulary. We also need information about who is speaking, who is listening, where the conversation happens, and what both speakers already know. Look at the following example. It's cold. In semantics, this means the temperature is low, but in pragmatics, it means please close the window. This is one of the biggest differences in linguistics. Semantics focuses on what words literally mean. Pragmatics focuses on what speakers intend to communicate. Imagine you are eating dinner. Someone asks, can you pass the salt? They are not questioning whether you have functioning arms. They are politely requesting the salt. Our brains automatically understand this because we use context. Without context, communication would be very difficult. Pragmatics depends on several kinds of context: physical, social, cultural, and linguistic. The physical context tells us where communication happens. The social context tells us the relationship between speakers. The cultural context influences politeness and interpretation. Finally, linguistic context refers to the words that come before and after a sentence. According to speech act theory, speaking is also acting. When someone says, I apologize, they are actually performing an apology. When they say, I promise, they are not only saying words, they are making a promise. Or other examples such as, I invite you, I warn you, I declare the meeting open. Language allows us to perform many social actions. Sometimes speakers don't express everything directly. Instead, listeners infer the intended meaning. For example, the speaker says, I'm out of coffee. The listener says, I'll buy some. In fact, the meaning of I'm out of coffee is, could you buy some? This hidden meaning is called implicature. Some words cannot be understood without context. For example, I, who is I? It depends on the speaker, or here, or tomorrow. Their meanings change depending on who is speaking and when. These words are called deictic expressions. Let's review. Pragmatics studies how people communicate meaning in real-life situations. Unlike semantics, pragmatics depends on context. We also learned about speech acts, implicatures, and deixis, all of which help explain how language works beyond its literal meaning. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video of linguistics.